Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to teach an exercise, a practice using just one line. All you need is the ability to structure markets, structure swings. If you haven't already, take a look at the blog series, Map Any Market, Any Time Frame. And I'll do a quick review here also. But this exercise is meant to enable personal insight and real learning, personal learning, not memorize this, go and do this, this is the formula. This is something that will allow you to put a line on a certain structure, and I'll give you the reasons for it in a minute, and then follow and see what price does with that. Learn how price moves. You'll be able to create your own trading. And in the end, that's what we have to do in a lot of ways. It often takes us years of shipwrecking ourselves trying to wear out the search for the right set of instructions and formulas and indicators and nonsense. And so while a lot of my blog posts are technical in nature, instructional, mostly they're meant to change how we experience trading and markets. Alright, so enough of that. The instructions are really simple. Let me go over the main objectives. It's a little bit of what I just spoke about. Learning to isolate relative structures. So just by doing this, it's a training, right? Just by learning to do this, it's a training in learning to isolate structures within this flow. Number two, this is the biggie. This is meant to change your experience in some ways, to learn, right? To learn to set yourself aside and follow price no matter what price is doing. Not tell price, not get upset that price isn't doing what you think it should be doing, right? This is following. It changes your experience. Not predicting. And the funny thing is, when you loosen up to that level, you actually can see the rhythm and feel the rhythm and pretty much join and know what price is going to do. So it's one of those paradoxes. And number three, allow the line to teach you. Right? Allow it to teach you. I know it's a scary situation. You want to come and you want to learn about trading like there's some sort of college course for it. Nobody knows about trading. You know about trading. You've been trading all your life. Your time for money, for work. You moved from this house to another house. That's trading. Right? Everything's trading. Nobody's going to teach you because this is a moving, living, breathing environment. You can't bring yesterday's memory to it. Right? But we can isolate certain things. Alright, so let's do the instructions really quick. What you need to do is be able to isolate two swings, two confirmed swings. So just as a reminder, we have the components of a swing, okay? The impulse leg, the reaction leg, the impulse leg, the reaction leg. Just as a reminder, a new high confirms a swing low. A new low confirms a swing high. Okay? A new high confirms a swing low. A new high confirms another swing low. A new low confirms. It's just saying that sellers couldn't hack it, so that the low is confirmed. That's all we need to do. Now we need to be able to find two of these and place the line. Now for the instructions. Identify two confirmed relative swings. Relative meaning same size reaction legs. Okay, they got to be about the same size. That's what relative means. Alright, so here's our definitions over here. As long as they're the same size, all we're going to do next is anchor a line on the reaction legs of those last two swings. Just like this. We see two swings, we put a line on it. Anytime you see two confirmed swings that are the same size reaction leg, remember it has to confirm, so it has to take out high and then another high. and always follow the last two. Okay, that means it's going to be rolling. All right, so if price comes up here and gives you a same size reaction leg and a new high, then this is going to shift from these two. Right, it's going to shift from here to here, and then you're going to follow these two. So you're always going to follow the last two. So always follow the last two swings. That's all that means. All right. Now, rule 3 is the biggie. Make observations as to how price interacts with the line. This is where you want to be curious. All right. Don't expect. You know, if we can learn to be curious rather than expecting, we'll be better traders right off the bat. Learn to be curious. Once we expect, we get disappointed, we get our feelings hurt. Be curious. If and when price reaches this, be curious. What does it do? Does it bump? Does it crack it? And then be curious what happens afterwards. Does it return? This one technique is going to teach you about price, and it can also teach you about median lines, action reaction lines, but we're keeping it simple. I'm not going to tell you what to see or expect. I want you to discover on your own. It's not a setup. All right, so let's do it in this market. Well, first let's just talk about the why. What am I doing with two same size reaction legs? So if I come structure this market, right, look at this, structure the swings. New low, confirms, swing high. New low, confirms, swing high. Now I can draw a line. See? Now I can draw a line like this. That's current, that's live. I can draw a line now. So you're waiting for, let's double check, make sure they're the same size. Yep, pretty close to the same size. So, I mean, look at what we're waiting for. You're literally waiting for the market to organize itself into some sort of continued behavior. I mean, that's amazing information. When you find that the market's doing something over and over, right near an exact level, you found some footprints. Somebody's doing this, right? Can we predict this ahead of time and project it? We come close. But once they're doing it, right? See, this is the point. You don't have to guess. This is what helps relax you in this exercise. You don't have to guess. All you have to do is find it. You found something amazing. You found something that people are doing by looking. They're doing it over and over. There's some sort of agenda. Somebody with a lot more money than you is making decisions at this level. And so you know when that continues and you know when that changes. That's what makes this an interesting exercise. And we can do it with any swings. So this is letting price show you. All you have to do is wait for two swings. All right? And you can do it with any two swings. So one of the things I like to do is follow these swings through the majors. So for instance, as we look here, right, we can follow price up, and all you need is the ability to isolate structures. And what you're going to look for are two same size swings, one high, another high, and then you're going to draw a line and make observations. And this is going to teach you something about how price actually moves and swings and what it can do here. And the beauty of this is you're waiting for price to organize itself. If it never organizes itself in same size swings, you don't bother, you relax. You're actually waiting for them to show you, hey, we've put together some organizing behavior. If you can draw swings here like this, and you can come over here and say, all right, this swing is about this big, and this one, oh, it's much bigger. They're not related to each other. Okay, so I leave it alone. Same thing on the way down. I leave it alone. And then as I I watch, I follow price, and then what I want you to do is be able to follow this. Once you do your practice, be able to follow it in real time. I got a new high. It's a process. It's about this big. All right, I'm curious what's it going to do here. Look at that, it turned. Just from doing this lesson alone, having nothing to do with the one line, you might learn something about how price turns coming out of a V. See, there's a lot of things on the side you can learn. And so you're waiting for one more high before you can connect the lines. So, okay, now I can connect them, and now you want to get real curious. What's price do if it comes back? Well, look, I got an outside bar, right? You can feel them. There's an agenda here. There's an agenda here. This is amazing. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 days later, they actually turned this thing within pennies and made a new high. They're doing something. You found some footprints, and you can see them attempting to do it right here, right? You can feel that. What happens next? And the best thing you can have in this exercise in olive trading is that curiosity. What happens next? Not the, I needed to do this, or I need to be certain, or I need to be confident. Curiosity. Okay, it blasts through. Don't expect anything, and that's current. So this is interesting. We're going to watch this together. I'm going to watch this big one going down. I'm going to watch this little one going up, and we're going to see together what happens with this and learn from price. Now let's go do a few other instruments and time frames. So here is a NQ tick chart. This is from Friday's trading, but let's go back. And the beauty of this is you're literally waiting for price to organize itself, and all you need is the ability to see swings. For instance, I just need to see swings. Are they the same size? Even though they're funny shapes, are they the same size? They're close, right? You can draw a line. Say, all right, price is doing that until it's not doing that anymore. And then you follow it up. And you follow swings. What is price doing here? Right? Now, you want to be able to map these swings here. This is what you want the ability to do, to be able to come in here and map. So look on the way up and start to map these swings. See what you see. All right. New high. You follow it in real time. You need two. Let's put the instructions back up. Identify two confirmed relative swings. All right. So we don't have that yet. So those aren't going to be two confirmed relative swings. So I watch. Okay, new high. It's about yay big. As it pulls back, no, not the same. I'm looking for something that's the same. As it pulls back, is it close? I'm getting curious. I don't have to do anything until it makes a new high. Boom. And when we make a new high, I draw a line, and that's it. That's your exercise. Identify two confirmed swings, anchor the line, and if it moves, we'll follow it. So notice I'm not bringing any baggage of multiple time frames and indicators and what happened yesterday or what the Fed is doing. If I just go like this from my map and I go like this, right? Do you see what I'm learning? Right? Something has changed. This one line is actually teaching us something about how swings swing, and it's also teaching you something about median lines, right? Action reaction, how swings swing. They swing. We're not doing trade here. We're just trying to assist in the learning by following. Oh, it's not doing that, it's doing this. And I watch. pulls back about the same size. So what do? I move this line from here to here, and I follow. Always the last two confirmed swings. And if we get back to it, now although price is making other swings here, I'm leaving this line in place. I'm following what's going on. Do you see how I followed price down, followed its turn, and now I'm following it up, and I will follow its turn if it turns? That's relaxing. And just with what I've showed you, you can invent several trades. So I'm ignoring this, but I'm really curious, right? It's all forgotten about. But look, this is all cattywampus in here. This is all agenda related. Look, they're doing the same things over and over and over again. So this becomes an important thing to observe. What are they going to do when they get here? Okay, they dance around it and they go boom. Let's see what we can learn from this. What happens next? Price takes off. Right, this one little lesson right here is, if you can learn this, is worth gold. This is what price does. It swings. This is your typical, oh my God, it's going down, it broke its line, oh no, get out. And oh my God, it's going up, get in. All right. Now, I'm going to add one more little piece to this study. Now, all I want you to do is follow, right? You're going to follow relative swings. If you're following, this swing going down, right? It's different sizes, so you don't worry about it. You wait for something organized. This is a practice. One more thing I can add if you want to try something in this is to add to your practice is to put a box down here on the bottom swing. All right. So what is this telling us? It's telling us, well, price is going up. It's just not going up at that rate anymore. Price is not broke where it started going up. So that's going to be that kind of information. So sometimes price just needs time, but that's sort of a, just draw it and watch price and learn from it. Okay. Let's go to one last chart, something we can do live. Gold, 240. Again, don't make me do the work. Map the market. Where are your swings? Just draw lines from the pivots. Right now we can see the waves. That's a lot different than worrying about, everything else. Is it the same size? Yes. Is it two confirmed highs? Does it meet our instructions? That's all you have to do. And if you're not sure about something, skip it. The whole thing about finding some agenda behavior is that it is dead clear to you. All right? If you're not sure, skip it and move on. This thing's supposed to be relaxing. It's very objective. Two confirmed swings, same size, draw a line. Now we're watching. Price is approaching, and we'll see. All right, so just as a reminder, I designed these exercises so that you can gain insight, so that price can teach you, so you have a way of structuring things, and price can teach you. So be open to learning whatever it is there is to learn for you in this kind of a thing. And this is just one of many one-line, it's simple one-line practices. And it will teach you to follow a market and teach you something about the lines.